What is up, guys, and welcome back to a brand new part 4 of the Make Money Online Challenge, where we are going to go from $0 to $10,000 just using our good old brain and our good old computer and the power of the internet. And so if you missed it, in our first episode, we actually went from $0 to $50. And I know that might sound not that impressive, but when you literally have $0, it's actually very difficult to make any money at the beginning. It's the most difficult part. So what we did was we went into some popular Facebook groups for Facebook ads, and we actually found some people who were asking questions and needed help with digital marketing. If you're thinking to yourself, but Kevin, I don't know anything about digital marketing. Well, if you want things you've never had, you've got to try things you've never done. So you can learn more about digital marketing in an hour from a free video like this that got over 2.5 million views, and you can charge people for that knowledge. And so we found a person, charged him $50 for a consult that probably ended up making him thousands. And then in part 2, we systemized things, right? We used a very powerful software tool called Marketer Magic to go out and find all of the real estate agents in Las Vegas. And we contacted a bunch of them with a pre-made script available right here inside of the Marketer Magic Facebook group. You can find that just by searching Marketer Magic. And from that, we actually ended up getting a call booked with a real estate agent in Las Vegas. In part 3, we had our sales call, and we actually ended up closing that real estate agent on a $1,000 per month recurring contract. So now in part 4, we've made $1,050 that we have as our budget to continue making more money. And so in this video, I'm gonna show you guys how to actually fulfill on what we sold in part 3, which is setting up basic retargeting ads and installing a pixel on this real estate agent's website. So we're gonna hop into my screen right now, and I'm gonna show you guys exactly how to do it. All right, guys, welcome into my screen. You can see there's a bunch of people actually looking at this script right now, which is awesome. But this is a retargeting ad, right? What a retargeting ad means is when somebody comes and visits your website, you can actually target the exact people that visit your website and retarget them and say, hey, I saw that you visited my website. I'd love to schedule a free call with you to tell you about how to actually get the best deals on your new house in Las Vegas, and what some common mistakes to avoid are, and what some of the best areas are to actually go ahead and buy that house. And for most people, that's a complete no-brainer. They've already visited the website, they already know who you are, they're gonna click that ad, they're gonna schedule a call, and who knows, if that real estate agent is actually able to close even one of those people, they could probably get a multiple $1,000 commission check just from that one sale of that house, which is why retargeting ads are so powerful for real estate agents. And so what we're gonna do is we are going to learn how to install a Facebook pixel, right? And we're gonna use what's called the GIN mentality. The GIN mentality is the Google it now mentality, and it is what differentiates people who become wealthy from people who are not. Just the innate ability. If you don't know how to do something, just get in the habit of Googling it, right? Because now there's Google tutorials, there's blog tutorials, there's YouTube tutorials on how to do everything on the internet. And so if we literally Google search how to install a pixel, there's a YouTube video, right? There's a bunch of different YouTube videos actually. There's tutorials from Facebook, there's tutorials from Social Media Examiner. And the thing is, I don't know what website design software that your future clients are actually going to be using. And so you have to actually figure out what they're using. They're probably gonna say, you know, WordPress, ClickFunnels, you know, some type of Wix site or something, right? And so you just have to figure out what type of website builder they use, and then you just have to Google search how to install the Facebook pixel on Wix, on WordPress, Shopify, right? ClickFunnels. And there's going to be a tutorial on how to do that for each one of those softwares. And so we're not gonna actually waste time showing you how to install the pixel, because it's very, very easy to do that. And so we're gonna focus on the stuff that's a little bit harder, right? Which is actually creating the ads. And again, you don't have to reinvent the wheel here. You can Google search retargeting Facebook ads for real estate, right? And there's a bunch of different examples here where, you know, just like a little picture of the real estate agent just listed, a nice video of the site, you know, and we're gonna actually use a template that I've already designed for you. And to join that group, all you have to do is type in Marketer Magic, come down here and actually click the Marketer Magic Facebook group, and you can actually find the scripts that we're gonna be using right down here in the description where it says ad scripts, right? So what we're gonna do is we're actually gonna go into one of my Facebook accounts. Obviously, I can't use my client's Facebook account and all of his personal information on my YouTube channel in front of, you know, 900,000 plus people. So we're gonna use one of my ad accounts. But if this were actually his account, I would be setting it up in his business manager, right? When you're running ads on other people's behalf, they have to create their own business manager. And again, how do you do that? You search how to create a Facebook business manager. right? And then you actually help walk them through how to set it up. It's very, very easy to do. You just go to business.facebook.com. They set it up. They populate it with their credit card. They're the one actually paying the ad costs, and you are the one managing it, right? They can add you as an advertiser to their account, right? And so once we do this, what we're actually gonna do is we're going to go to create. Right? And once you're inside the ads manager, there's this hamburger menu right here that has all of the different options that you can go into. We're inside ads manager right now. Again, if you're looking for your pixels, you can go into pixels. That's where you grab their Facebook pixel and install it on their account, right? Remember, the pixel is assigned to a business manager. When they create their business manager, they'll have a pixel, you'll go and find it, and you'll install it on their site. Right, and what we're gonna do next is we're actually gonna go to conversions, right? Because what we want is people who actually take action, convert, right? And so what we're gonna do is we are actually gonna go to conversions here. We're gonna set this up. We're gonna call it real estate agent LV retargeting. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna go to continue. Now, what we wanna do is we wanna create an ad that's gonna catch their attention, right? Catch the people's attention, get them to actually stop and click on this particular ad. So what we're gonna do is we are gonna actually retarget everybody who does a certain thing, right? And what that's called is a custom audience, but we don't have a custom audience for this yet. So what we're gonna do is we can either go to create new right here, or we can actually go to the custom audience section. Either way, it's gonna take us to the same place. And so basically what a custom audience is you can create an audience of people who perform a specific action, right? So what we wanna do is we wanna target everybody who visits our client, right? Or the real estate's site. So we're gonna click website here. Next thing we're gonna do is press include people who meet any of the following criteria. All website visitors, and we're gonna do the last 180 days, which is the maximum, right? We're gonna call this all website visitors. Now, if they have no traffic, this might appear actually red. If they have some traffic, it'll appear green. If there's an error, it'll appear yellow. But once you install the pixel on their site, you should be able to create an audience called all website visitors, right? Once you do that, then all you have to do is go to all website visitors. It'll actually show up right here. We can choose one of the ones from my actual account here. But yeah, so you would choose all website visitors once you install their Facebook pixel, right? We're gonna do the United States, assuming that they're in the United States, right? We probably wanna change this to Las Vegas, right? Or somebody might be in California looking at their website, right? So what we're gonna do is actually, we're gonna include all of the United States here because somebody might be in California looking for a real estate agent, thinking about moving to Las Vegas, and we wanna show an ad to them too. We're gonna change the age here, right? Because most home buyers are probably not gonna be 18 years old. I would think that probably the youngest the person might be is 21. So we'll do 21 through 65. We'll do English, and we will go to automatic, leave everything else exactly the same, and go to continue. Right? Once we do this, then we're gonna actually have to set up the ad creative itself. And that's why we have this particular ad for you. So we're gonna grab this, we're actually gonna copy and paste this. We're gonna come back into Ads Manager, and we are going to start to create this ad, right? So if you're in their account, you'll have to select their Facebook page. If they don't have a Facebook page yet for their real estate business, then you'll have to create them one, right? But once you do, you can link it to the business manager. Again, if you don't know how, use the Jin mentality. So we're gonna use their Facebook page. If they have an Instagram account, they don't necessarily need one. What we're gonna do is we're gonna press single image or video, right? And what we can do is we can press add media. Now, we can either use images of their actual real estate listing, or we can actually use predefined images here. So we're actually gonna press add image. And then what we can do is we can actually go to account images here, and we can go to stock photos. Because Facebook actually has a relationship with some of the big guys, Shutterstock, for example. So what we wanna do is type stop. Right? Because we really want to just break the actual pattern and really get somebody to stop scrolling on their phone. And once they stop scrolling on their phone, then we hopefully can get them to actually read our ad copy by creating something, compelling to actually say to these people in the ad copy that actually catches their attention. So you can choose whichever one you like. I'm just going to choose this one right here because I kind of like how this one looks. And we are going to click continue. So once we click continue, then that actual image is going to populate, and we have to add some text to our actual ad, which we add right here. So what we're gonna do is we're actually gonna paste in that ad copy that we got from the Marketer Magic Facebook group, and we're gonna press so close, right? Interested in finding the best real estate in Las Vegas? We would love to get to know you and are willing to prove it that we're the best choice. We're willing to give you a completely free 30-minute consultation to tell you about the best neighborhoods in Las Vegas and how to avoid getting ripped off, right? unfortunately, it happens all the time, but we can at least point you in the right direction, and we're happy to do it for free. Give us a call or shoot us a text at our personal line, and then you put their phone number here, right? And it's literally as easy as that, because somebody who's already seen the website, somebody who already knows the real estate agent's name, somebody who already has familiarity with this is much more likely to do it. You would just change their phone number right here, and then we're gonna grab the headline. Right? The headline is claim your free 30-minute consultation call to find the best house in Vegas. Right? And what that's gonna do is it's gonna actually update the headline right here, and then we're gonna have an ad that's completely ready to go. And obviously these Shutterstock watermarks will disappear once you actually publish the ad, right? And so this is all you need to do. And then all you need to do is you can either have a website URL to a page where they can call, like a contact page, or you can just put the website URL back to the real estate agent's actual website. And so after we do that, we're gonna press publish. And now we've installed their pixel, and we've set up a retargeting ad that is designed to retarget all of the people who actually visit their website. How do we do that? We made what's called a custom audience to actually retarget all website visitors and show those exact people who visit the website this particular ad. Once they log into their Facebook or Instagram account and they're scrolling, they'll see it. And the thing is, the real estate agent will start getting calls from Facebook. And when they do, they know that you're actually performing for them. They know that you're delivering results. And the cool thing about real estate is, even if they close just maybe 1 out of 100 callers, that can still be a multi-thousand or even tens of thousands, depending on how expensive the house is, thousands or tens of thousands of dollars in just a single commission check. And that's literally all we have to do, guys. But remember, the most successful advertiser is always the advertiser that tests the most. If you looked at all the ads that I was running right now for all of my different personal businesses, you'd find thousands. And the thing is, the person who creates the most ads is the person who optimizes the most, is the person who wins the most. And so try out different things, try out different images, try out different headlines, try out different text, work with your clients and see what they like, what they don't like, how they would, make improvements. But remember, you're now the expert when doing this. And so you have to come to them with your suggestions and then work out and tweak things to be more in their voice and something that they more feel comfortable with. And then once you start delivering them results, what I would do is I would start to ask all of my clients for actual referrals of other real estate agents who they know and work with who also might want help with digital marketing. And then the next step, guys, is we're gonna go back into Marketer Magic and we are gonna find some more clients, right? So you can come and start your completely free trial. Of course, I already have a login here, so we're gonna log in really quick. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna go back into Many Leads and we're gonna try to find another real estate agent to call. And how are we gonna do that? Well, we're gonna come back into Many Leads inside of Marketer Magic here, and we're gonna reopen this listing that we already did, right? Real estate agents in Las Vegas. And once we do that, we can go back and we can start contacting more real estate agents that we haven't yet contacted via email, on their social media. And once we send out, 100 personalized actual messages, on their website saying, hey Yuval, hey Zane, hey Stuart, hey, Zola, if that's their name, hey Kenneth, hey Yared, we're gonna message all of these people, make it as personalized as possible. When I first started doing this, I would grab my cell phone and record a selfie style video explaining it, because we're people, right? They're people too. They're probably getting contacted all the time. And so the more personal that you can make it with a Loom, right? Actually recording their actual site and showing them that they don't have a pixel with the Facebook Pixel Helper, right? That's so much more, endearing and human, and more likely to get a response than just copy and pasting and sending the exact same boilerplate template that other people are, right? Going further, taking the next step, actually going above and beyond what other people are doing is how you set yourself apart and how you differentiate. And so what we're gonna do is we're gonna reach out to another 100 or 200 people, set a goal to reach out to at least 30 to 50 a day, or if you're really wanting to go crazy, 100 a day. And if you do that consistently for even a week, I promise you that you can find a client and you can start delivering them results. That's just how this works, and you learn and get better, teaching yourself things from YouTube on Facebook ads, how to install pixels from Google and all the different tutorials. And when you become a learner and when you get yourself in the habit of actually taking action and doing this, everything will start to change. And so we're gonna set up some ads for our new client, David. We're gonna reach out to another 100 people, make them all personalized, record Looms, right? right? Selfie style videos even for some of them. Make sure to use these people's real names and their websites to make it as personalized as possible. And then once we do that, we're gonna start getting more clients. Once we start delivering them results, setting up these easy, basic ads that are gonna produce huge results for most of them, assuming they have at least some website traffic, then we can ask for referrals. And we're gonna do exactly that once we set up these ads, deliver results, and start getting some calls for our actual real estate agents. So if you guys haven't already, make sure you join Marketer Magic, and inside is the direct link to the Marketer Magic Facebook group that I actually mentioned before, which is a super valuable resource for you guys to learn more, ask questions, get involved, because there's over 9,000 of us doing this every single day, and we even have live trainings once a week to help you guys even more, actually do this and actually be able to really take advantage of these tools and really start to create some income for yourself. So that is probably where we're gonna cut it off for part 4, guys. In part 5, we'll talk about how we're gonna get more clients, how we're gonna start charging more, right, and how to actually do cold campaigns, right? Because when you can do cold campaigns to people who've never seen the real estate agent before and get those people to give him a call or shoot him a message or shoot him a text or shoot him an email, that's when you can really start delivering even more results for these people. Because right now we're just retargeting their pre-existing audiences, but they might not have that many people that visit their website. And so what we're gonna do is we're gonna show you guys how to set up cold campaigns using Facebook Messenger. And it's gonna be a really exciting episode, and I'm gonna show you guys how we can actually increase what we're charging from $1,000 a month to $2,500 a month, or even $3,000 a month or more, and how exactly we're going to sell that through referrals and a brand new process that we've never done before. So if you guys are liking this series, make sure you comment down below, Make Money Online Challenge, and if we get over 500 comments and 1,000 likes on this video, then we will release part 5, where we are going to try to sign a $2,500 client or even multiple, so that we can get closer to our $10,000 goal. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and we have a brand new playlist coming at you in 3, 2, 1. See you soon.